Yeah. February Sunday, 25th. 3:13. I'm back to I haven't been on top. Sorry. Oh man. 1 second. One self only, my great divines, my ancestors come to one, speak what we must speak, man. Cleanse the air around us. Let the connection be so solid. One come to one. Might say what I need to say. Those answers that I seek for, clarity that we need, and we just need to have a conversation with my ancestors, the great ones that are with one come. Ancient soul, as always, you take, but man, I take let's speak when you gotta speak, clear my throat. No harm will come to me any way or any form. Because it never has, it never will. Because I am always been divinely protected by all the great ones around one and within one too. As at the end of the day, I am one with my great divine, one with my great ancestors, that I become the light for them as they did with the best I did at the time they were here, or the time that I have came as it's a version of when one lay themselves to rest, the soul came once again to learn more lessons for the soul to gain that knowledge as one containing many lives before and the ones now. As who knows if I get to come back into this earth or not. I just know this time before I do leave, I done all that I needed to do. I accomplished all that I needed, one way or another. It got fulfilled. One way or another, I did all that my great divine desire of me. Even if it was kind of hard to let go of all that needed to be let go, we let go. I let go. I released. And I continue to go move forward. And all that needed to be stopped will be continued to stop. As we lay to rest, all that no longer serves our higher selves, as we have. It's a confirmation for oneself to know that, man, what all one was thinking, all one was dreaming, all one was seeing, all what was being told was true, and one obeyed, and one listened, and one did what needed to be done. All that my great divine desire and guide one to do, as one has done, as one will always continue to do, as one only acts in the way that our great divine desires of one, as our ancient soul takes control of one's vessel, one's temple, one's mind, one's emotion, one's love, one's all. As we connect to all, then we bring the reality that we truly belong to oneself, that we have the divine power within oneself to control all the reality that we need, and it has been ours. As it was written for us to always control our true divine powers that we have within, as we learn the lessons that we need and more power we gain in one's vessel, one's temple, as the ancient soul, as mind, takes control of this one and does, and as easy as smooth as it must be. But each vessel has its own thing. Each vessel has its own lesson. Each vessel has its own journey to do. But somehow they all been stuck in seeing that we all needed to follow something that was been planned in place upon us. No, recall what you always meant to be. Recall what you were here for. Recall that the moment that your soul has been connected to your mind. And to understand many more children as they rise, they will understand the spirit worlds as it becomes one to them, as they have been connected to them, and they do not need to lose that connection, as it to help, as it to for them to continue to move forward. Once again, when we realize What playgrounds we've been playing as the devil himself around us, and many new versions as ways to manipulate your mind from keeping you what you're meant to do, from keeping you from seeking that soul that is within you, while you continue to have something to guide you in. Seek guidance within yourself. Seek clarity that you must, ancient ones, be as I am one to them all. As I am the one that comes from the ancient powers, as my vessel is within here, as is reality, this earth that I must step on. It's just for one to give love as one continues to move forward, and those that must do what they must do, because that's what they were created to do, to teach one the great lessons that one needed to do, teach one the great pains that one needed to experience, so one could heal so deep down, the man, the roots went deep down that you notice, oh fuck, my vessel is divine, my soul is ancient, it has been here too many times, for one to understand why one was so been here so long, has been going and going so many times, that fucking shit, when are we gonna give up? Never, because until we do what my great divine desire of them all to do, as we all awaken to our divine souls that we got in our temples and the vessels, and you realize that things that are meant to be fed will no longer be needed to be taken, you no longer crave, you no longer desire it, as it no longer serves its purpose in your vessel, in your temple, as your ancient soul, as I speak for oneself always, that's what it must, and needs to consume only the good things. Only good things come to one step. Only good things come to one's hands. All that not needed to be consumed by the vessel be dropped one way or another. Fuck Butterfingers, fuck it. I wasn't meant to fucking drink that. So fuck it, spill it one way or another. My spirit world has its way that I control them both. I walk beside them both. And to understand, I want guys to see how something so scary, but sometimes that contains the most pain within. But you gotta heal, so one time you step in front of the mirror, the reflection that you contain is only divine, because that's what you're being reflected upon, because you're only connected to great source. So you're great within oneself. One moment. Let's do a short one. Sometimes I figure out, where am I going to sit down as Vessel speaks? Where am I going to sit down and speak up? Man, but then I forget what I contain, and I'll be like, holy shit, you got books to speak upon, huh? Books that have not been written yet. Books that need to be written, that need to be areas where must be read. And it's a story so simple that will be repeated for ages to come, for them to all know, shit, it's truly there. The times that my great divine created for all to see, those times, those dreams that he has, where all his divine creations awaken to their divine purpose, why their soul was created, for them to seek that, to seek within themselves, to love themselves as unique as it must be, because we need to understand. We bring the divine balance as I continue within my divine soul, and all those feelings, energies that do not pertain to one's vessel are rejected as reflected as I stand in the middle, and all, and my aura reflects it. It becomes a divine, what do you call those black mirrors? Those black mirrors that I can see within all, and they can't see within, and they can't reflect anything, because all that you see is your own reflection. All that has been tossed, it gets represented right away. Blessings, curses. I don't give a fuck what you want to fucking call it at the end of the day. It has no effect to one, so I have no need to put name upon it, as it's already been done, as I already know who I am. And one knew that, and one knew protection was upon one. And somehow, some way, my light will be so shine, so bright, reflected right away before it came to my presence, to my time, to my second, to where I take a breath, became a blessing to oneself. And so has and all will come to work in my favor in mysterious way. Oh shit. Call it a universe, unravel it for me very damn well. They knew I was going to be present. They knew I would speak, and they knew who the fuck I was. So my great divine made sure they all knew who I was divinely connected, and whose source I only am to my great divine. One never knew why one needed to learn to speak and to understand why the pain that one needed to go through to heal. All those characters, individuals that came to teach one lesson one way or another are being sent back. Any way, any form, things are placed upon envelopes to come to one to bring chaos, to some whatever the fuck you want to call it. Has no fact. At the end of the day, it creates adding more wood to the fire that I contain, that I get to control, and that gives me the divine power that my great divine says, oh man, you all mine. No one touched but the great divine. But we connect to the high frequencies and only high energies that one needs to, as one is. One cannot no longer or is able to have any low vibrational thoughts about any way or any form. It's being rejected by one's mind. The thought is changing quickly. One must heal all that is going within oneself. So you learn to love yourself and to understand oneself more. It's these idiotic obstacles that are being sent to one. One will handle them with great ease, with great resilience. One will always do their best as the best that they can. One will always go with their instinct as it comes within oneself. As the self feels it, the emotion goes in as it connected to one's mind, one's soul. Everything around one. As one has learned to walk between the all. I get to see some shit. That's how I'll be like, oh shit. And it is what it is. It is what it is. I know it will always be what it must be, what it always has meant to be. That divine balance, that love, that joy that we all meant to feel and to see and to experience, all that my great divine created for all to see. So, I myself cannot no longer withhold myself from being what I must. Let's see. Let me wear this action self tag. Let's see how it comes out. Anyways. All that was been done, all that's repeated, all that was been written, all that was been destined, anything that needed to happen in a way or in a form that it causes one way to continue to move forward. It happens. One can no longer keep something that was written to occur in one's life or around them. As one brings balance to all that has came to one's path one way or another. It's for the reality that they so needed to see and the choice to do what they wanted to do. What way they will go, what way they will choose. That's upon that soul, that mind, that vessel that comes across my path. I speak for myself, my ancient soul. Fuck, let's go. But all those will see the truth that they need to see, that they need to feel. Sometimes it might be too much, but it's the best to see because I walk between all realities and baby. You'll be scared if you see what I have been seeing, but then you understand all that I needed to understand to see, even though that most fearful thing that has been shown, and man, within that is the more scared person, pain that has been feeling one way or another. It's the soul that needs to heal that. You'll find the connections that needs to within its divine self that knows that what the vessel needs to do to contain more balance within itself. To be able to hear and to understand only its divine soul that it contains within its vessel or temple that comes one way or another to my way or my knowledge or my knowing of my mind, my voice, and my soul. As my spirit has been, it already has happened. I have word on it, but my vessel needs to make it a reality on this earth as it becomes my divine string that I connect to source. only connection that I contain and will always contain no distractions, no disturbance, and no stagnations of any form. And those characters that come to my way for a conversation, whatever it may be, all that you desire to use against me will only come to my favor one way or another. As the universe unravels my reality, as it unravels yours as well. So be wisely how you use your words in your own ways. As I speak for myself too, all those vibration thoughts that it comes across mine, it will be changed immediately, as quicker than anybody could thought. As I was like, oh shit, what was that? Oh yeah, we knew. Let's continue to go higher for frequency, as it boosts me to go even more higher than anyone could ever think that it was reachable. But my source says, hey, it's only one connection, one way or another. It's just you and me. As the great divine is only within one's divine soul, that vessel that connects to the soul, that it always takes control. It makes the best wise decisions in every way, in any form, as it's always been guided, as it's surrounded by millions, if you need to know. Millions around one's vessel, one's divine nation soul, as a divine protection comes from all realms. As one connects to them all, and as a light must shine so damn fucking bright that must see down there, because fuck, I come from beneath too. Because as I am a vessel that contains an ancient soul, I've done wrongs in timelines. I have done wrongs in ways that I never knew I could have done. But as one was learning, as one was experiencing the lessons that one needed to do in one's vessel, one's ancient soul that this vessel contains, one asked for forgiveness for those times too. As I done my time for those times too, because I knew who my ancient soul was, and what my ancient one said, keep walking, carry this load. At the end of the day, we will always be there, but you carry us too behind your back, as we desire the light to shine beneath us too, so we can see when we must connect. As a moment we lay to rest, we're getting to fulfill what we were created to do, but you make sure you do it all the way, and so you connect us all. And when you turn around, man, damn, the light shines so damn fucking bright. We're right behind you. We never lost a step as we continue to follow your path. As you don't be afraidful if the spirits are already here, as they come within one, and they've always been. As we shared all those times, all those earths, all those spirits, all those realms came to one, but you forgot who you're playing against. But no worries, I sat across it, and I never looked down, and I looked at their eyes, and I knew who the fuck I always been. So who you thought? The devil himself knows my name and respects me as I speak, as an ancient soul I contain in this vessel. And all those that come across, you give the respects immediately, as I am the one that walks with the great ones. I am the one that brings the reality that I'll seek for. The vessels, the souls will activate, as my words will heard, will be reached. All that word must be, as an ancient soul I contain. Oh shit, call upon your powers. I come from beneath and above and saw around one, as I walk with my fingertips touching all, as in everything who walks beside me, as he cannot see, as you're blind to the reality that your soul is telling you to fucking open up to. It's time for all to connect to the great source that comes from above. And so beneath too, don't worry, I came from there too. I needed to gain my respect, as I done my wrongs in times that I never knew what the powers that I contained. But my ancient soul said, this is the time and this is the one. If we don't strike it all, then man, fucking destruction to all, to deep down core, because he never respected the gift that you've been given. The simple things that you have to breathe and to appreciate the grass beneath your feet. Connect to all of that, and you'll see what change will come to you as the soul seeks for it. So your temple too, man, balance itself out to do what it must do, and knows that fulfill the needs or what they were created to do comes to an end, that you need to lay rest, because your soul is already needs to go where it must go, because it has other things to do. Greater things that you never knew, as your mind has not even accepted the soul that you contain. I don't speak to myself, I just say this just in case. But my ancient soul, as it takes control and speaks certain things that it must, as my vessel may not know, but fine, it does what it must. As it has already been written in destiny, I must do what it must be done. I will not hold myself any longer, because at the end of the day, the power that I contain might bring fear, because I cause too much pain when I walk through. But at the end of the day, when you no longer see me, you understand, holy fuck, she just balanced the fuck out of me. In one way I never fucking understood, but fucking shit, thankful I am, because now I know why the fuck I was created for. My apologies if I did something wrong, but man, me too. But anyways, I was just walking through, as my soul was here to guide, and it continues to guide the vessel that I am. Oh shit. But we continue anyways. We'll see what comes along. 1936. My vessel takes. Oh man. Damn, I'm definitely gonna replay this to myself. 33:32, 33:33 p.m. 25th February. Amazing. Shit that we never knew I was able to do. We just gotta let it go and let it be as one must do. And present oneself where it must go anyways. It was meant to be. As my great divine says, speak, baby. I made you this way. I hid you so well for all to see what I was making. The rarest of them all, the soul that never knew what it was here for. But fucking shit, I might be the one in a billion. I might be the only one on this earth. I'll make sure before I go to rest, all that my great divine created me to do will be fulfilled in ways that no one would ever thought of, in ways not even my great divine will be like, holy fuck, I outdid myself. Oh, my great divine, my great creation understood me so damn well that we became one. One to it all, as I am been one to all, as I have been one to my great self, to my higher self, to all those beyond the universe that no one understood, no one ever came to think of because they've been too busy looking down. Down to what? To the light I'm born over here. Bring the heavens onto your own reality, as I have, as I will, and as I will continue. As my universe only unravels the best, as heaven and earth I have been walking upon, as heaven and earth will be known everywhere I go, as heaven and earth I left behind, because I knew it walks beside me, and we bring the balance immediately, in ways our universe unravels it, in ways that Mother Gaia makes sure she's been known, she makes sure she's been heard, and all those that lay beneath her waters, lands, earth, anywhere between me and her, man, we are all exact connect to the universe above and beneath one. As it's all one divine creation of my great divine, and I only do as it must be done. I only will continue to do what my soul was created to do in this time. And as we bring lightness to every soul that needs to, as we release every soul that must go, and we do what it must do, Anubis always walk beside me, as it's an honor to have you within me and with beside, as we became one. In realities of the spirits that I have, man, I know who I am. And it'll be shown to all those that come to my path to know who I am and what I am and who I always been to be. Oh man, too much a moment. Hold on. I think I had enough for today. My ancient soul, as always, take as the ancient divine power that I contain. Always be around one as they come so easily to one's fingertips to make that divine things that I was created to do as my divine ancient soul has always been within one's divine vessel, one's divine stamp on one who has done and will continue to do. Words that need to be said will be said no matter what. I cannot withhold myself any longer, and I will no longer hold myself on what needs to be done, because I have only been here for one reason. That's the reason my great divine desires it to be, and for me to just show myself as my ancient soul already has figured it out. In the spirit world, it already has happened. In my reality, I just need to bring it down. As my universe, it has it for me to take a step every moment. As it unravels so divinely for one's divine self, to continue to walk upon those divine steps that one created for oneself in times that everybody never thought to look down, because I was coming up all the time. That's what you ever forgot to see while I was looking at things, and I was always going up. I was always taking that step that one needed to, one way or another. I might have started backwards, I might have started the way no one ever thought to start, and I make sure I clear the debt when I step next to you, one way or another. They already know who the fuck I am. And I always knew who I am and who I always been, that divine power that my soul contains. And it's something so powerful that no one has ever seen, as it's the ancient power that comes from my ancient soul. And man, from this time that the sun was created, that I felt it in my hands. I know how to bend it so damn well. Even the waters know how to guide my hands as we grace each other so beautifully that it always comes to my benefit. It protects me in ways no one had understood, but to show all how one can come to it all, how one can unite things in ways that no one understood. But anyways, we cut it out today at 24:42. My ancient soul. real quick. Thankful and grateful one will always be for the ancient souls that I contain. Souls I say within us, because sometimes I spread myself so far away that I never knew I could reach those destinations from my vessel still being here. That's the divinely how powerful one truly is. One to acknowledge that divine power and to come to understand, man, damn. I got them all against one and it still fucking fell down. How my eggs divine ones. Oh shit. I never thought who was gonna come down from above and beneath, and as it came to one to unite them all. As we needed to walk from deep down to all see, man. That's the light that we're gonna damn follow. And that's the light that we make sure never gets dimmed down in any way, any form. As this divine clear source that comes from above and beneath for all to see. Hey, let's balance this out. As Anubis has always kept count of all. But anyways, real quick, thank you to all my great ones. Thank you to even myself for believing oneself, for having faith in all that my great divine show one in one ways or another, to came to one understanding, to came to one's knowledge as a soul, as a vessel came to one. But one is grateful for that and will never be on notice for all the divine gifts and blessings my great divine created for one and my universal unravels for one as well. Whereas I am grateful and thankful for it. And for all my ancestors are here always protecting and making sure justice always served well, damn well. Warm too, shit. Nice and hot and ready. Because that's how divine it was always meant to be. And as my ancestors said, man, she is the one that we all see happen, all foreseen, all dream that it might came to that day to be known as has been known, as it will always be known for times to come, for generations to move forward. All those balances I needed to will continue, but we continue as well as I must, and I will always will, and nothing will delay, nothing will stop in form or any way. As it has already been foreseen, little things I needed to hip hop out of this way. But anyways, we already did. All right, and my spirit says, fuck yeah. You're on the greens in the day that you were born. So no worries upon that soul and no worries upon that vessel. Everything comes to one's hands immediately. We'll continue to move forward. As I, my ancient one, carry them all as one, and all those that no longer need to exist in my reality, or those realities that come to divine balance. As my earth Gaia rises and heals in ways no one ever thought. The waters will clear, man, fresh air will come, and you smell the flowers, certain scents that you never knew you could smell. You will feel them all around you, and man. It's just show you how beautiful our divine earth this really is. Bloom flowers everywhere you must go, everywhere I go, shit. I want to see you before I rise, and make sure you bloom so damn well before I even step on your field. As my time will come to go places I never thought that I will need to be, but man, it's time to go. As my vessel takes, my vessel already been there, making things, make sure, plan out well. Very well. Very well. We say it 3 times, so be it. As it connects 3 ways, always. That's the way you need to think. As you connect to ancient source, as a creator and divine. As you connect to yourself and to all that is created by our great divine, you bring the balance that it must. Because you have always been the one that was created to do so. So at the end of the day, you want to continue to breathe, you must do it, you must be done. Because that's what your vessel was created for, to withhold that soul that you got. And to do what it must be doing, as I must too. In ways that might not be hard to understand, is for one to say, fuck it, let's go for it. I'll figure it out later. My soul says, let's go. It's must to go. As we are being protected, always guided by the great divine. As faith is within myself, faith is within my creator, and only that. As one been shown, and one believes what is being told, because it's what is comes from great source. So, one is grateful for that. and grateful and thankful for the divine lessons. As hard as it had to be, I am grateful for them. As painful as they were, I am thankful for it, because I knew that love that my great divine had for one was something that one needed to come to understand and to heal and to enjoy and to know that, man, no worries, we continue to go, continue to be our great divine selves, and one is grateful for that and thankful as well. So as always, my great divine, thankful and grateful for you always. And my archangels, as always, as you stand next to me, that your shields creates this mirrors around one that reflects it all the way before it even comes to you. As the love that I have for you is so divine, that becomes the protection to you as well as it comes the protection to one. As we protect one another in ways one never understood, but it's the love that our great divine, our source pours, and we both that completes one another. As we continue to protect one another, to do as we all were created to do, to enjoy all and to love all. As my archangels, I am grateful and thankful for always being there and protecting one. As unique as your presence is, sometimes I might not be able to understand at the moment, but one is grateful. Next time, make your appearance a little bit more softly and reflect all that no longer needs to be near my home. All that comes chaos to one's peace. Reflect that. And I call all that needs to be within my divine hands and in my possession. It's already been within one. As one walks, all that has always been their divine and the birthright, as it has been written for one. As I said, nothing can be delayed. What has been written by my great divine in those pages that some refuse to read, but one understands them. As I see them being written now in the skies above or so around one, in ways that will be like, holy fuck, did I just see that word come appear? And beautiful it truly is, and I'm grateful for those. But let's continue. We'll continue our day as beautiful it is, as the sun has Amara is here to shine so much to incinerate all those negativities around and beneath the ancient ones and my archangels as well. As they stand before me around one, they appear there before I do, to know that I am coming and then to receive me with love and joy. But again, grateful and thankful for that. This is for oneself always, to understand what one is, as a vessel is here for one reason, is for to do what my great divine soul has for it to do, to experience and to see. As anyways, we just walking on what one's reality truly is, and for what to see. What my spirit has for one, as we are one to it too, as that reality that I'm a part of comes to one. But we go forward though, and we love and enjoy it all, as I do, and I always will, and one is grateful for and thankful as well for just being oneself, or for just being created. But we enjoy oneself. We'll cut it out today. 33:09:10. We became, and out we go. Have a good day.